regain independence. The period of time between the surgery and coming back for the prosthetic was very difficult. Wanted to be able to walk and walk a distance. Wanted to get my strength back. I'd always been kind of athletic playing sports, but it's a lot different with the balance and everything else when you lose a limb. Mainly, I wanted to achieve my independence. And as I've shared with others that have went through a similar path, I wanted to get my life back. And BHR gave me that.
You know, they told me my options. They spread out my options about where I could go to rehab at. And they said, you know, Baptist Rehab Center is, they said, that's the best one you could go to. Best one. So I was like, well, that's the one I want to go to. Once I got in there with the physical and occupational therapist, you know, nobody told me I couldn't walk. Like I wasn't going to be able to walk. You work hard, they work hard with you. You want to give it your all, they're going to give it your all. And that's what I love about this place. This place made you actually happy to be here, you know.
From start to finish, everything, the nursing staff, going to therapy downstairs, everything about that was superb in my opinion. Everything was good for me. So coming to Baptist would be my #1 thing for anybody going through a stroke.
Our focus has always been the patient, how we can improve their daily living. We have so many patients that come here that have been in a traumatic scenario. They never expected for a tree to fall on their house or that they were going to have a stroke. When we say that you have 3 hours of therapy a day, it can be daunting to a lot of patients, especially if you've been sitting in an ICU bed for 3 weeks and you've not been outside. Our goal here is to provide that hope. Our teams are focused on engaging the patient in their recovery. Our goal is for you to spend 5 days here or 50 days here, whatever that may be. And when you leave here, you have a completely different outcome than when you walk through these doors and you feel like you can accomplish anything.
Being able to show them that there is a life after this illness and this injury, that there is quality of life. There are things that you can get back and enjoy and love. That's what drives me on a day-to-day basis, and that's how I live my life to provide the best care that I can for the people that I touch.
We've been really fortunate at this facility. We have a wealth of resources here. We have the FES bike, we have the BITS, which is a program where we have a screen set up and we're able to work on standing balance so we can throw in some cognitive components to it. We have a driving simulator, and there's all kinds of different components that we can throw in to help meet that individual patient's needs. We have a virtual reality program where they put it over their eyes, and then we put sensors along their body, and they're working on that functional control of their movement, and not just the strengthening aspect, but at the same time we're getting mass repetitions where they're able to work on, maybe it's shoulder flexion, maybe it's elbow extension. We're able to work on all these different components, but in a way that's enticing for the patient. They want to come to therapy. They want to be able to have some fun, you know.
People are not just sitting in their rooms, you know, where they feel kind of trapped. Over here, it's more of a cool environment where they get to go outside and, you know, see some sunlight or just meet with other people. It's more of a community thing.
I think everyone here as coworkers would agree with me that we view this job as a ministry, a call to love on God's people and to serve them with compassionate hearts and to provide a source of hope for them. So I think the best part of my day is whenever I have patients come back and return and walk in here with a big old smile and greet me, and we get to catch up over lunch and I get to see how they've progressed from this part of their rehab journey. Most of our patients are surprised at what they can actually do, what potential they actually can meet.
They care, they conquer, and they champion the person that has an unfortunate disability, a challenge, and they're with you every step from the admission to the discharge and everything in between. They work cohesively together. Each one knows what the other person did. Each one knows what the other person has worked on, but most especially, they get you to get the best out of yourself, and I wouldn't be where I am. And I'm its biggest advocate because I would like to think I'm a success story here.